What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy JD coming at you with yet another review, and today we're gonna be talking about maybe the most coveted and hyped sneaker of 2019, and that is the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1. What is up, guys? If this is your first time on the channel, my name is JD and I am just simply a guy who loves sneakers. And if you are somebody who wants to see honest reviews of the latest and hype and even not hype sneakers, definitely hit that thumbs up button and of course subscribe for more content. So it's finally here, guys, the Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott. We've seen pictures of these for quite a while now and the hype is just at gigantic levels. I am so thankful and lucky that I was able to cop this pair for retail. I basically took an L on every single website, Nike sneakers, any website that dropped this shoe. And my final hope was basically the Soul Box live raffle that was done here in Berlin. And so they basically allowed, it was a pretty cool event. They allowed like 500 people into the venue, and each person had to go up on stage and pick a ball out of a big dome, and you basically had to open this ball and look at the little note and it would tell you if you won the sneaker or not. So basically it came to my turn to do it, and well basically this is what happened. Yeah, so I actually took an L when it was my turn, but thankfully my girlfriend came through in the clutch and she was able to win, and thanks to her I was able to get this pair for retail. First of all, the box that this shoe comes in, it comes in a slightly different Air Jordan 1 box. So the box is done in this mocha color, and also on the inside you see this pink paper with the Jordan Air Wings logo, the Nike Air, and also you have this Cactus Jack logo as well as this old school Travis Scott logo of the boy with a stitched mouth. So getting into the sneaker, what does every Air Jordan 1 fan want to know about hype Jordan 1s? How's the leather? So the leather, I gotta say, is really nice. The sail tumbled white leather that you see on the lateral and medial side is a very high quality, I would say, Air Jordan 1 leather. The dominant color on this sneaker is of course this mocha color, which covers the entirety of the shoe, and that is done in this nubuck material, which also feels pretty good quality. The most striking feature visually of the shoe is of course this oversized flipped over Nike swoosh that you see on the lateral side, and that is also done in a very good quality tumbled leather. One of my favorite things about this shoe is actually all these different lace options that it comes with. I can't think of another sneaker that has had these many lace options. So in total there's 5 different color laces. You got these black ones that you see here, then you also have this sail colored pair, a pink pair, red, as well as finally the mocha color. Another feature of the shoe is on the tongue you do have that Cactus Jack logo that you really don't see when you're wearing the shoe because it does kind of go into the inside of the shoe. On the back of the shoe you also have that Travis Scott logo. I do really like this yellowed out midsole as well. I think that just adds a lot to the shoe, and Jordan Brand has been doing that a lot this year with the Jordan 1s. And finally, another interesting thing about this sneaker is on the back of the sneaker there is a stash pocket that is stuck together with Velcro, and of course I'm sure a lot of you guys are gonna find this pocket very useful, especially if you don't live in Denver or Seattle. So what are my thoughts on the shoe? So I'll be honest, I'm very happy to add this shoe to my collection. However, I will say, I did say this already actually in another video I dropped a few weeks ago, which was the most hyped releases for the month of May. I said in that video that I did think that this shoe was a bit overhyped, and I'm not gonna change my mind on that just because, I mean, like, it's a bit of a disappointment to me. So I'm a huge Travis Scott fan, and I think on his previous Nike releases, he absolutely killed it. So easily my favorite Travis Scott Nike of all time is this one right here, the Travis Scott Air Force 1. I thought Travis killed this joint. Like, he got the customizable swooshes, you got the grill marks here, I thought this was just a very well executed sneaker. Then after these, he dropped those Jordan 4s in that like baby blue color. And I did really like the story behind that, how it was a nod to his hometown Houston and their football team, the Houston Oilers. And that was a very unique colorway on a Jordan 4. But this particular collab, I mean, just the colorway, it's really not that impressive. The color blocking is just basically this brown and sail all over the shoe. And I know they call this brown a mocha, but this shade of brown reminds me of something else too. And also, this is such an iconic silhouette, the Jordan 1, and Travis Scott was given an opportunity to make his own Jordan 1. And what did he do? He basically just flipped the swoosh, and that's it. So I just don't think it's as impressive of a collab, as impressive of a Jordan 1 collab. You can definitely tell Travis is just kind of lacking in the creativity aspect. I mean, have a look at this Jordan 1. Of course, you guys have seen this before, the off-white Jordan 1. And what Virgil did to this is just an incredible design. He basically did this whole deconstructed thing and basically cut the shoe open. And then a lot of other sneaker brands tried to kind of copy that look, and it became a whole thing. But this one is just a flipped over swoosh. And I'm not even sure what I feel about how it looks, you know, like, to me, like, there's a lot of empty space here, and it just kind of looks like something's missing. So yeah, I mean, I didn't mean to like shit on the shoe, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think it's worth the kind of hype that it's been getting. When it comes to sizing, it fit me just like any other Jordan 1. For me, that's true to size. Now, I'm sure even if you are not into sneakers, you might have heard of this shoe, and you know, probably your eyes lit up and you thought of like, yeah, I'm gonna try to cop this and resell it. So for those of you out there who cop this shoe strictly for reselling, I suggest not selling it as soon as possible. I would suggest at the very least wait 1 to 2 months and then sell it. You will probably make a lot more money. So basically, the way all hype sneakers are operating these days in terms of resale, it has what StockX likes to call a swoosh effect. So basically, prior to a release, like let's say release prices are over here, then right after the release, they tend to dip down because a lot of people just cop simply to sell, and they don't really care about waiting longer to make more money. They just want to get rid of it. So then you see it start to dip, but then over time it creeps back up to that previous, like prior to release price, and then even further up. So I think that this shoe, since it's so iconic, it's the most talked about sneaker in 2019. I think a lot of people will be going for this shoe, and selling it right away would be just selling it at its lowest point. I suggest at the very least waiting 2 months, you'll make a lot more money. I would love to know what you guys think about this sneaker. Do you think it's worth the hype? Do you think it's worth the resale prices going for? What do you generally think about the design, the colorway? I would really would love to know. So leave that down in the comments. So thank you so much guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed this review, hit that thumbs up button and definitely subscribe for more. I will be dropping a lot more content. The on-feed portion of the video coming up right now. Peace.